Hey, you guys. I missed you. I was traveling and on the road, and I will be more for the next couple of weeks. I haven't quite gotten the hang of making sure these videos get up when there's technical difficulties. I don't always overcome them. But I have taken a break from trying to write every day because it was grinding my life to a halt. Because whatever subconscious fears I have around finishing my book are big uns. And I need to not get so choked down in that I cease to accomplish other important things like paying my bills. So I am listening to a Tony Robbins book, and believe it or not, the third or fourth time someone recommended to me to read You Are a Badass. I finally bought it, and from the introduction, it looks like it's actually probably right in line with trying to figure out what kind of subconscious thoughts you have that are controlling you and holding you back from what you know you want to succeed with. So, that's how I'm working on my book right now. I did try to edit an essay a little bit the other day, but I just I can only do teeny little bits so that I'd start going, which is really funny because I have written short novellas. I did a 60-page, what do you call it, thesis on executive compensation. I've written large, difficult things before, but I guess none of them have put my heart out on my sleeve like this. Or also none of them have been with the hopes of financial gain and with me putting out so much financial risk in the same way. As I should have seen getting a college degree as financial risk because I now am quite saddled with a hell of a lot of debt. What I'm going to do to launch my own book is going to be relatively small financially, but somehow it rings and registers different. Like educational debt is always valued, whereas entrepreneurial risk taking is, well, just that. Oh, so part of the things that have been making me hard. I didn't mean to say it like that. Part of the hard things in my life lately have been that I put on a bunch of weight, and there's a lot that goes through my head around being a larger woman, and I shared a little bit of it with one of my larger friends who was like, love the body you're in, be big, be beautiful, be body positive, whatever body you are. I absolutely believe that you should be body positive and thankful for getting to live in this planet and in the body that you're in and do the most wonderful things with your body that you can. I know I can do more wonderful things with my body. And as I started to realize that I had been in a manipulative relationship through reading a book on it, there was kind of a checklist of things about yourself that would likely be true if you were someone who was easy to control. And I remember on that list, one of the things that was such a surprise to me was that it said, if you think that that your life is primarily controlled from the outside rather than the inside. And for some reason, it just struck me really hard, even though I was reading this book, not for my weight, but for my intimate relationships. I have always felt like it doesn't matter what I do, doesn't matter what I eat or how much I exercise or how much I try, my body just does what it wants as far as weight. And I feel really powerless and that what I do doesn't matter. So I have very disempowered beliefs around my weight. And I looked at that and decided to get a handle on it in the last couple of years. And when I got a divorce, my appetite really decreased, my joy increased. I focused on getting a lot of exercise and eating a lot of protein, and things were pretty good for me. I dropped a ton of weight and felt awesome. And that lasted until I got in a new relationship. And when I got a new relationship, the weight started coming right back on, along with all the emotional abuse patterns that apparently I wasn't able to solve on my own, which is why I now go to CODA meetings and why I am reading self-help books and why I started going back to my counselor again, because the things that drive us to at a subconscious level aren't always best dealt with in a solitary way. So I'm still working on those things, and at this point I've been feeling pretty helpless because my weight crawled back up. I thought I had it in the bag. I lost weight without trying too hard, and I felt really good about it, and then I stopped feeling good, and the weight started coming back on, and I kept being like, well, I don't care if I lose weight, I just don't want to gain any more. And then slowly I just watched it crawl up and up and up and up and up. But so I don't want to feel powerless in my body. So that I have no sort of commitment to staying big, or for me to stay big, I don't feel like is being supportive of other people's bodies or relationships with themselves. I'm totally body positive. I think everybody should have the best relationship with their bodies that they can have. And for me, the best relationship with my body that I can have definitely includes more empowerment than I feel today. And I feel like I've gotten a glimpse of where that power could come from, but I definitely am holding some old baggage that isn't serving me well in this department. On the good side, my boobs are spilling out of one of my largest bras. And so for the time being, while I'm still on the plump side, I'm going to enjoy how ginormous my boobs are. Look at that. All right, so there you go. There's the hard stuff and the good stuff. See how the good stuff's always so soft and malleable? All right. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed 7 minutes with Jupiter Slut. Thanks for hanging out with me.